in the back. I'm going to show you a bit of a comparison. What it is it's showing you the two different options to buying a vehicle. Both are great options, but it's just to help you make an educated decision to which is going to work best for you. So one is the finance option, and the other is the trade cycle, also known as leasing. So we're going to start with the finance portion, and we're going to be using a hypothetical vehicle with a hypothetical price and interest rate, payments, and all those kinds of things using averages. So I'm going to each put $30,000 in there. So generally we find that most of our customers tend to put down, whether it be in cash or trade values, 20% for their down payment. So 20% of your $30,000 will be $6,000. Apparently you already know that.
I'm good at that.
Okay. Which would bring your balance to $24,000. Perfect. So of course you have to pay your tax on your full when you do a finance. So your full of your 12% tax on your $30,000 is $3,600 if you can put that there. Which will bring your grand total of your balance to $27,600. So far it makes sense, right? Mm-hmm. All right. So back in the 70s and 80s, banks didn't finance for as long when cars didn't cost as much and people were trading a little bit faster. As time went on, cars became more expensive, they were lasting longer, and banks were financing 5, 6, 7 years just to help to work them into the budget. But we're going to use an average, so we're going to still use a 48-month term. So on a 48-month term on your $30,000 vehicle, your payments would be $701.40. With using an average interest rate of 10%. And don't worry, I'm sure yours will be a lot better. And we're comparing on to a 2-year leasing. So after 24 months, we're going to have paid into $16,833.60 into your vehicle. But you still have 2 years left to go, and you're in a contract that's binding for you to pay $16,833.60. And that is your obligation. Do you agree? Mm-hmm. So we have consulted with the CAA, the Canadian Automobile Association 2010. We've done some statistics. They found that between 0 and 50,000 kilometers, we kind of call that the honeymoon stage, the gas and go. Would you agree? You don't really have to do too much to your vehicle, just get in, have fun, and go, correct? Mm-hmm. After that, in about the 3rd and 4th year, on average, people are spending between $3,220 and $4,446 on things like tires, shocks. When you get your tires done, you generally need an alignment done, brakes. Would you agree? Mm-hmm. Okay. And those cost between $134 to $185. And they add that onto your 701 payment. I don't have my calculator here, but that's almost $1,000 so that your payment ends up being correct. Okay. So I'm going to show you a little bit of the difference for the leasing portion here. So we're going to use that same $30,000 vehicle. And again, people are still putting down about that 20% in their cash or trade value, so $6,000, which brings the balance to $24,000. So here's where you're going to see a little bit of a difference. When you're leasing, you're only paying taxes on the money spent, so on that $6,000. So 12% of that $6,000 will be $720, which brings your new balance to $24,720. Again, you can see a bit of a difference, right? Okay. So your payment on this 2-year, your 2-year leasing with the $30,000 vehicle will be $557.90. $557.90. Yeah. And we generally find that the interest rates are 0.5% to 1% higher. So again, we're using the average of 11%. And then we're again only paying taxes on the money spent. So on every time you make this payment, you're going to pay a 12% tax on it of $66.95, which brings your grand total of your payment to $624.87. And so with the 24 payments, you're going to make your first payment today, and you're going to have 23 left after today. Okay. And then we're paying 2-year cycles. So after 2 years of owning this vehicle, you're going to pay $14,996.88. $96.88. A savings per month of $76.53. A 2-year savings of $1,836.42. I don't know you, but there's a lot that I could do with that kind of money. Right? Now, you're also given, when you do your lease, you're given a guaranteed future value. And that guaranteed future value is generally half the cost of the car. Now, with Mazdas, the residual value is actually a little bit more than that too. So you getting a bit of better. But we're going to use the half again, $15,000. And you're also paid out your contract's done, but this guaranteed future value gives you the key to a few different options. One being that you could buy your vehicle to trade or sell it, meaning that your vehicle could actually be worth, because you're driving that Mazda, actually worth $18,000. In which case you can choose to buy the vehicle, to sell it for that 18, pay that 15,000 guaranteed future value plus their taxes and fees, and put that 3,000 towards your next vehicle. There's also that what if portion where what if you accidentally backed into something, the market's crashed, or if there's been a body style change and your vehicle isn't worth that 15,000, it's actually worth say 9,000. You can just come in, drop off your keys, release into a new vehicle, and drive away happy in a new vehicle. And Mazda will eat the depreciation. Or you can decide that you absolutely love your vehicle, which case you can finance that 15,000 plus the fees and taxes, or pay cash and just drive away in your vehicle that you love. So it's whichever makes the most sense to you. Having paying the $3,600 tax or $720 up front, or having the closing balance to finance of $27,000 or $24,000, or having the payments of $701 or $625. And of course, that $701, remember, after the third and fourth, is going to have that extra repair fees. So what makes the most sense to you?
This one.
Awesome.